We
Hello,
are due for
everyone.
Dewford in
Welcome back to
Emerald
Pokemon
Part
Emerald. In
5.
the last episode, we made it here to the Rustdorf Tunnel and saved Mr. Briny's Pico the Wingle from the clutches of Team Aqua. In this episode, we're going to go back and collect our rewards for all the good deeds that we've done. Aren't we great?
Huzzah!
Roar. Oh man, you are super intimidating.
How anticlimactic.
Goofy Goon hightailed it out of that tunnel. I can get back to digging, and you can have fun with that. What is this place?
Yeah, if you
anyway?
talked to him before the tunnel, the events.
Before we get started, let's go ahead and just check out what's going on in here with these triplets. Whoa, what is this even? To get to Verdanturf,
we didn't have time to make a new model, so just take 3 of the same guy.
Through Moville. I'd rather.
It's a problem in Pokemon that still goes on today, but then again, every RPG copycats every once in a while.
But we had to stop. Turns out that
recolors are inevitable, people.
Wild Pokemon in the area. So we've got nothing to do but loll around here doing nothing. Oh man, that sounds like the life. There's a man taking his
technically that's what I'm doing right now.
He's lonesome. He's desperate to get through. How valiant of him. Says that if he digs little by little without using machines, he won't disturb Pokemon and he'll avoid harming the natural environment. I wonder if he made it through yet. And Pokemon Emerald, green as its cartridge, is sending an environmental message to all of us. Either way, let's go ahead and head back to Rustboro City. There are some items up here if you
don't know
the
cut
HM
yet,
which we do, of course, and we've beaten Rustboro Gym. But I don't have an HM Slave or anything right now. Do I have any repels left? No,
you didn't get
out of
cuts.
last episode, so we're gonna have to.
Unless you got off screen.
I'm gonna do my best to sneak
out
all these trainers. Can we do it? Yes, we can. Oh, yeah, got around that guy.
And then
like
he comes around and gets you.
And we found ourselves 1 repel, but I'm not even going to bother.
And then you can't beat Broad because you're under-leveled.
Dumb. That's why. Well, okay, after that unwelcome random encounter. Seriously, another one on the last piece of grass.
Always.
Oh, man, this Whisper's looking pretty scared here with his hands balled up by his mouth and all shaking and stuff. And you better be scared. You get in my way. I'm going to probably just run away.
Run away.
That's easier, actually.
You get in my way, I'll run away.
Okay, I was gonna say I wasn't gonna use that repel because there was only a little bit of grass left, but whatever. Oh, how did it go? The Devon Goods? Oh, yeah, thanks for asking if I'm safe because you sent a 10-year-old after a gang member to stop him committing a crime, but
this is the
yeah,
Pokemon universe, you're fine.
You did, you got them back. You really are a great trainer. I know, oh, stop. I know, as my thanks, I'll give you another.
You know how when you become a teenager, you suddenly think you're invincible because I'm a teenager. I'm at the beginning of my life. I can't die from bullets or anything like that. I'll be fine. In the Pokemon universe, that's if you're a 10 or 11-year-old.
This is the Devon Corporation.
I say 11 because I believe in the black and white universe, you have to be 11.
Ooh, we are VIPs right now.
Anyway, I remember whenever we made a big deal about black and white's characters being 11. Just like, they're a whole year older.
To the shipyard in Slateport. Am I just doing
Mine's being blown by the smallest of
You're gonna be sitting here back in
things.
your office with your feet kicked up on your chair, watching Netflix on your office computer, and I'm off adventuring, exploring the world, and doing your work for you.
Stop getting so close to home, third Mario Bro.
Again. Oh, yeah, it sure would, especially since I'm 10. So, could I count on you to do that for me? There's a new episode.
Nope, game ends.
Tonight. I really didn't want to miss it. Oh, that's right. Could you wait here a second? And he abandons us. But
comes right back.
He's back. Wow, that was quick.
Can I bring him in, sir? Yes.
Whoa,
done.
Did he just roll up to the president like, yo, there's somebody here, and the president's like, all right, send him in, because that was really, really quick. For,
that would be the only way it would take that short.
I'm Mr. Stone, the president of the Devon Corporation. Ooh, we are.
Well, then again, I didn't exactly want to be stuck sitting here for the actual amount of time it would take, and so fuck it.
Twice. I have a favor to ask of an amazing person like you. Oh my god, stop, I'm blushing. I understand that you're delivering a package to Slateport.
It's not like I like you or anything,
Baka. How did you rise to the top? Well, I guess you're pretty good at manipulating people, but we're doing your work as well. Awesome. I was hoping that you'd deliver a letter to Stephen in Dewford. And we got the letter, the nondescript generic letter. Now, you should know that I am a great president. Whoa. Hold up, dude. Oh my god, your ego is stinking so bad right now. Does anybody have any Febreze? Ugh. Whatever, dude.
Mr. Stone, make Hoenn great again.
So I'd never be so cheap as to ask a favor for nothing in return. Oh, that's where you're going with this. Never mind what I said before. That's why I want you to have this. And we got a Pokénav. Oh, awesome. That device, it's a Pokemon Navigator, or Pokénav for short. It's an indispensable tool for any trainer on an adventure. Has a map of the Hoenn region. You can check the locations of Dewford.
That's the only one I've ever used it for.
By the way, I've heard that sinister criminals, Magma and Aqua, I believe, have been making trouble far and wide. I think it would be best if you rested up.
Actually, oddly enough, I'm reminded of this old theory that used to exist until
What a generous guy, dude.
if you take all the Pokemon team villains that exist so far, so until Gen 7, we have
we have our
Galactic,
map, we got our condition, we got to turn it off. Man, this thing doesn't even have Angry Birds on it, no Flappy Bird, it doesn't even run iOS 6. What is this cheap piece of garbage?
Magma,
I forget what I said about him being
Plasma,
Skull over there, so it looks like
so if you take out Team Flare, Gramps. And what did Gary call his grandfather?
That have captured our attention.
It led to this theory that Professor Oak is the final boss of Pokemon. And then Team Flare came along and ruined it, as they always do. Because God forbid we have anything fun.
To learn about the feelings of Pokemon. Would you like me to describe it?
So now it's Gramps, which doesn't work nearly as funnily. It was a fun theory, though, but as per usual, Team Flare ruins everything.
We're talking with Pokemon, but we haven't had much success. Trying to develop a device that visually reproduces the dreams of Pokemon, but it's not going well. Man, this corporation, how does it even stay afloat? What shall I work on developing next?
Turns out Mr. Stone just won the lottery.
In reality, one couldn't ask for a better environment as an engineer. Do you concur? I'm trying to develop a device that resurrects Pokemon from fossils, and it's working! Hooray! You have one inventor who's succeeding in his endeavors. Except for the fact that that's already existed since, like, 1996. But you know what?
In the Hoenn region...
anyway, pal, you can recreate something. And whoa, you followed me out. Is my compliment, like, too much for you? Do you want to thank me for it? I've been developing an added feature for the Pokénav, and it turned out great. Hey, they've got 2 things going for them. I see that Pokénav, the one our president gave you. Here you go, Brian. I added a new feature named Match Call to your Pokénav, which allows us to chat with people who have been registered in our Pokénav, and we can
he's like the Versus Seeker
and call the president of the Devon Corporation real quick.
This reminds me of the Extra. Really cool. I wonder if this is like a prototype of the X Transceiver from Pokemon Black and White.
Must be working properly. Try calling other people.
Too, which was basically FaceTime.
Because I'm looking down at you from my office window. See you again. Oh, I think that's kind of strange. This guy went out.
There's only one person in the world that I'm okay with watching me, and that's Santa Claus, mother flipper.
If I had a boss as weird as yours, I would be watching over my shoulder all the time. Are our Pokemon all the way healed up? Yes, they are. So, we are good to go on what's about to come. Let's go ahead and throw dishwater out front, not to spoil anything, but we have a thing going on in just a moment. How do our items look? We have 1 potion, 1 super potion. You know what? YOLO! We can do it. Hey, what's up, May? Oh, hi, Brian. You had a match call feature put on your Pokénav. Let's register each other so we can contact one another anytime. Boom, scoring the digits, and I don't even have to try. She's just writing them down for me. She is begging to have my number. Oh, by the way, I passed.
But technically, you're begging to get his number. Her number.
On his way home to his cottage by the sea. I cannot read today. How's your Pokédex coming along, Brian? I've got like 2 or 3 in it?
Well, given the fact that Marshtomp counts as new Pokemon 3.
Aren't you just a show-off? You know what? Just became a trainer, Brian. I'm not going to lose. Well, so did you, didn't you? Well, apparently, according to your father, you're extremely experienced, even though I wiped the floor with you last time, by which I mean...
Oh boy, she's got a Wingull. She has a flying type, too. Don't use any ground type moves, it won't work.
But either way, I had no idea that Wingull was going to be up first in this battle, so,
Oh, great, Supersonic.
She's going to Supersonic us. This is going to be great. Don't hurt yourself, Dishwater.
9 times out of 10, it always gets very confusing. Also, I love the fact they're just straight up rubber duckies.
Whoa, critical
Ducks don't exist in the Pokemon. Normal. Should they be rubber Psyducks?
All right, May, that is half your team, I think. And the other half of our team, Swallowship, can take out her Trico in 1 hit. Yes, the greatest threat on her team previously, because starter Pokemon are all very, very strong, is going to be absolutely nothing.
Mega Sceptile. What the fuck?
Swallowship down here, and Trico's like, stop, everybody, hammer time.
It's literally I think it's like 1 or 2 levels away from evolving.
This battle, so I'm gonna go ahead and use this wing attack, smack this Trico right in the face. Ooh, it actually survived an attack.
Well, it is 1 level higher than you.
You know what? It's fast, so I'm gonna go ahead and use my priority quick attack and take that thing out. And of course, now I get the critical hit.
Go, Mega Sceptile. Not only does she call it the final evolution, she also already has it Mega Evolved. That'd have been some shit. And uses the Z move Bloom Doom.
Should I take that as an insult or a compliment or what? Bit of a backhanded one.
He's just like, wow, Gen 3 is a lot more advanced than I thought, than I remember.
Was once a revered seafarer. Random fact of the day. And you know what?
The more you know.
We're going to go find Mr. Briny.
You're not going to heal?
We're going to have to travel once again through the...
I heal because I'm paranoid.
Over here is an X... Ooh, what is it? X accuracy, I think, if you cut down that tree. And there are some items.
You must have checked like a map or something like that, or a walkthrough. There's no way you can remember this
this
crap.
way. There's some more X items and one more Great Ball, and there's a girl who will give you the Miracle Seed, which ups the power of Grass-type moves. But
we don't have any
we
grass
do not
types.
have a Grass type on our team.
I usually grab it just in case.
We're not going to need that.
Just because, you know, stat buffers are
Mr. Briney's caught
nice.
Once again. Let's go visit the man.
Oh God, Pico, get back here. What are you doing? Come here, Pico. Oh my God.
What is he even doing? Stop running, dude. You're smashing into my kneecaps over and over.
And Pico is pecking him in the back of the head.
Is picking at my butt. Oh my God.
What new has you unleashed, Brian?
Hey, Mr. Briney, how's it going? I know you're getting your daily aerobics in around this coffee table. But,
hold on, lass. Wait up, Pico.
Man, Pico's about to lap you, dude. You gotta step up your game. Hmm?
You're Brian. You saved my darling Pico. We owe so much to you. What's that? You want to sail with me? Mm-hmm. You have a letter bound for Dewford and a package for Slateport, then? Quite the busy life you must lead.
I think I remember like when I first played this game.
Man, we'll set sail
I think
for
this guy
Dewford,
fucked with me. Just be like,
let's do it.
fucking stop!
And we are setting sail with Mr. Briney and Pico on an errand that we never even got a chance to agree to. And whoa, Mr. Briney, speed.
I kind of upset that
God,
when this game got remade on the 3DS,
dude, I can't
well, what the
handle
frick?
it right now. Beep. Oh, Brian, where are you now? It sounds windy wherever you are. I just heard from Devin's Mr. Stern about your Pokénap, so I decided to give you a call. Oh, our dad has connections too.
I kind of upset that when they remade this game on the 3DS, they just made this a cutscene. I'm just like, aw, but that would kill some of the fun.
And we're stopped dead in the water just because we got a phone call. Awesome.
Good thing boats can just stop in the water.
In the Pokénav. Is that his full
and then
name,
just go
like
full
last
speed
name's
again.
Norman, his first name's Dad. Would that make me Brian Norman? And, if he has the first name Dad, that must have made relationships really awkward when he was in, like, high school. Like, I love you. I love you too, Dad. Oh, God, I don't even want to think about it.
Surprised how action-packed that boat music is,
you're
though.
off to deliver that letter to. Who was it now? Steven. Oh, yeah.
Actually, it's Stevan. Thank you.
And here we are in Dewford City, and right off the bat, we can get one special key item. That
I don't think there's any
actually very important
Pokemarts
to the
here, though.
game, but this is a renowned fishing spot. Are you getting the itch to fish? Ah, yeah. Could you scratch it for me? I hear you, and I like what you're saying. I'll give you one of my fishing rods, and we got the old rod, with which.
Good catch.
Words are just not coming today. I'll even throw in a little fishing advice. First, you want to face the water, then use the rod. Oh, I thought I had to face the building behind me. Thanks, dude.
Someone would have gotten
full on the
confused.
bond. Sometimes you can even snag something immediately, but with bigger catches, you need to time the pulls on your rod to haul them in. All right.
Which is irrelevant considering you can only catch Magikarp.
Magikarp and Tentacool, I believe, up to
Oh, I
level
guess
10.
Tentacool.
Not the most
Useful.
entertaining variety of Pokemon.
You more get the
but we
old
will get
rods
better
so that you can get the
later on.
great
We'll
rods, you can get the super rod and all
Either
that
way,
others, yes.
we made it to Dewford City in this part, and over here we can see that there's a gym in this town. The leader is Brawly, a big wave and fighting. I
usually take care of the little side quest
whatsoever.
story stuff.
Try a
going
little
on
harder next time you're making up a
first,
slogan for yourself, Brawly. What do you have up here?
It depends on how what on level. If I feel like I'm high enough, I'll fight Brawly first. But if I feel like I could use a bit more grinding, I'll do the story first.
Elsewalk. I can't imagine what life would be like without Elsewalk. Yeah, man, neither can I. I'm so grateful to have Elsewalk in my life. That's a new hip and
This
trendy
reminds
thing.
me of that one
It is
infamous
happening.
part of
It
the
is cool.
original
Teaching my
Pwn
Pokemon
region,
about
just like,
Elsewalk, but it's not going well.
hey, what's
It's
your
too much, I
name?
think.
Yes?
Yeah,
Where are
no,
you from?
Not
Yes and
everybody can
no.
comprehend the sheer awesomeness of Elsewalk.
It's probably a
Starting
typo or
off
something
with
like
hip and
that.
trendy Elsewalk now.
Probably meant to be like, are you here?
You should get a hat.
You live from
and
here?
Try to be hip and trendy with the kids, bro. Is it true that there's a deep link between Elsewalk and viewing? Yeah, dude, you didn't know that? God. Oh, so my hunch was right. I'm one step closer to being hip and happening. Yowza! Well, first you gotta get the word yowza out of your vocabulary, because
Am
nobody say
I out
that
of
anymore.
touch?
Across the
No,
sea.
it's the children
Is
who are
Elsewalk
wrong.
even more popular? Are these people just straight up fantasizing about this strange little phrase all day? This whole business about Elsewalk, isn't there a TV show on it? A TV show called
It's like a new
Elsewalk,
feature
coming
that
to
was invented
MTV
here.
soon. It airs
On
right
the
after
CW.
Cops. Does Cops even play on MTV? I don't know. I don't watch enough MTV. I collect official Elsewalk licensed merchandise. I have official Elsewalk dolls, official Elsewalk
The only thing I know about
clothing.
Cops is there's a
this
lot
like
of arresting of black
social
people.
commentary right
Until the
now. I
reboot
think Pokemon
happens.
Emerald is trying to tell
In which
us something
case,
about
I
the
bet a
world
lot of people
that
get
we
offended
live
because
in.
there aren't
I
enough
saw
black people
Elsewalk.
getting
Cool,
arrested.
huh?
Too many
It's
white
like
people
the coolest
now.
thing going. It was awesome. It was the real thing. Oh yeah. Oh no. That alleged Elsewalk you claim to have seen. It's not. The authentic article is much should I say it? Sharper, yet more mellow. No matter. It's astonishing. Okay, the amount of pretentious, the amount of, wackiness going on in this house right now is just way too much for me to handle. Either way, we made it to
I know what my
Dewford
fate
City
tile's
in
gonna
this
be.
episode, and we have been assigned to deliver a package to
We're
Slayport
delivering a
and
letter. Why? What
to
do
a
you think it
man
was
sitting
gonna
here
be?
in Dewford named Steven. So, we're going to be doing all of that in the next episode of Pokemon Emerald. So thank you all very much for watching, and I will see you guys next time, where we finally deliver our parcels.